Looks like my battery didn't get charged. Oh well. Oh, she is towed in. Alright, welcome back to Lucore Automotive Services. Today we got a fast Fox on our alignment rack. He apparently changed the struts and then it started to not drive straight. So he decided to let us give it the old rack time and make it go straight. Currently a 1400 horse Ford powered Ford, which is awesome. It's kind of hard to go wrong with a fast Fox body. So let's get a baseline. We'll set our baseline toe and camber caster, and then we'll recomp it. Double check our measurements because it always changes when it's got radical toe or caster camber. I like to do a recomp to make sure everything straightens out and I can get repeatable results on the alignment machine. So let's get after it. Let me square that rack up a little bit. Smells like ether. Ford. Mustang. Nice cage. 1893. Yeah, still towed in. Camera's a little wonky. Caster's dead straight. That's good. What's she do on lift? Perfect. 5 degrees caster. Cambers are like that. Let's see what we can do to fix that. Let's see if we can. Well, that's like over a degree and a half cross camber. $7 degrees towed out. So almost 7 degrees tow out on lift. That's got to be sketchy. So let's see what we can do to fix that. Let's switch those around a wee bit. So I was getting some weird readings and I figured out that the rack was offset that way quite a bit, like 7 degrees according to the toe. So I squared this side up. I'm still 3 degrees off over there. I did move my bump steer kit spacers, and I may need to take those a little bit more, but we should be a lot closer than where we were. That was actually pushing the rack. It's a lot more square. Alright, let's redo a comp. I moved all sorts of stuff around. Let's see what it does on lift. Oh, my toe is towing in on lift now. That's good. And it only tows in a total of around 3 degrees. That's much better than towing out 7. So let's recomp this thing and basically start over. So these McPherson strut front suspension systems on these Fox bodies go very far positive on lift for camber, so I'm going to take the camber as far negative as I can get it from my baseline. Bring that up a little bit. There, now we're on the stops. Looks like I have full adjustability on my upper hats to make them even, and then I'm going to recomp this thing, just basically start over, make sure I'm close, make sure my readings are repeatable. Ooh, that's a lot better. It's like 1.5 degrees of camber. Let's do a comp. Ooh, that's a lot closer. I'm within 0.3 degrees of camber now. That's pretty good. I can balance that out on the other side. Cool. I should be towing in on lift now. Within 0.2. Ow, that was sharp. Ow. Oh, made me leak. Get around those edges off, guys. Ooh, sharp. That's pretty good. We're within 0.2 degrees on camber. We're dead on our caster, just under 5 degrees of caster, which gives me a nice steering wheel return. It's even now because the rack was actually positioned offset to one side, so it would probably turn really well one way and really not well the other way. So the rack is squared to the car. The toe is set pretty loose, but it tows in on lift. This is what we want. We don't want toe out. Toe out makes you hunt for walls and other cars. So this is a pretty good setup at this point. We're gonna probably cut this thing loose and send it down the line. I haven't really done much to the back end, so I want to look it over real quick and kind of go from the back to the front and make sure I'm happy with everything, and then we'll take this thing down and send it on its way. Oh, power just went out. Yeah, good thing I was done with my alignment. I gotta set my pinion angle. So luckily this ladder bar system has built-in adjustability for the pinion. My pinion angle is up 3 degrees. I want it down 3 degrees so that when it's launching, torque on the axle is straightening out my driveline angle. So I'm going to do that real quick. Basically, I just got to loosen up these turnbuckles. Lengthen my lower rod evenly on each side. The thrust angle is a little bit off on this car to the right, but he said when it launches straight. So I'm not going to mess with this thrust line. I'm just going to change his pinion angle a little bit. So I gotta find a tool for that.
As you can see, no more Mustang. We had some power challenges that day. Power went out in the shop, battery went out on the camera. Can't charge the camera and you don't have any power in the shop. It is what it is. But Mustang alignment is done. It's good to go. It's rocking and rolling. He's going to have to make some passes, and fortunately our race car season is upon us because it's actually nice and sunny again here in Ohio. So he's going to be able to give some feedback on how that setup works, and if he needs to make some changes, we'll make some changes. First time you're working on a vehicle for a customer, you know, you set it up as a baseline and see what it does and see how it reacts, and then you use your homework and you make some adjustments from there. That's how this whole thing goes. I've mentioned this a lot of times in other videos with doing race car alignment stuff, is it's never the same thing. There's no recipe that's always the same answer for every Fox Mustang, for every S10, for every Chevelle. When you're doing this kind of thing, it's different on every single one. It's custom on every single one. You have some things you want to get to, but your way of getting there can oftentimes be completely different, and you're going to be battling different combinations of different types of parts, different setups, different desires, different weights, all kinds of different things. So this is really a very custom process, and that's why we share this stuff with you. So thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate it. LucoreAuto.myshopify.com. If you want any of our swag, we've got the Church of Bad Decisions pocketed shirt, normal shirt, and zip-up hoodie. I will be adding the pullover hoodie for this coming week, so it'll be up on Monday. We're also looking at doing some stickers as well, if you guys are interested in those, because I've had a couple of people ask for those with that Church of Bad Decisions logo on them. What else? Oh, and we have the I Support Bad Decisions shirt, which is for the 1979 AMC Spirit AMX Hellcat swap build, where we're going to be using all the money made off of that shirt to fund the insanely expensive Hellcat swap setup on the AMX that we have. One of the 3 AMXs we have that are sitting here. So thanks for being here, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. We're just a small town shop here in Central Ohio, sharing a little bit of what we do, and maybe giving you a little bit of knowledge along the way as well. So we'll see you on the next one. Take care.